Um, Interesting story about a happening in Nevada. I've only seen one really truly paranormal thing in my life, and it was really creepy. I had a store in Elko, Nevada, and my little brother Dave, he had a store in Tooele, Utah, and they were about 247 miles apart. And between them, there was virtually nothing. There was Wells, Nevada, and Wendover. And Wells was basically a gas station and maybe four or five houses. And then Wendover was right on the Utah line. And there was a casino there, not a big one, but where the Utahrians or whatever could come over and gamble in Nevada. And it was a gas station and almost no houses. And I mean, there wasn't anything else between those. I mean, nothing. The interstate was there. It was real deserty. I mean, there were no trees, there was no telephone poles, no ranches, nothing. Anyways, I get off work, and I got some stuff I have to do, some reports that have to be done, so I get those done. So I'm going to Dave's, and I mean, it's that's when the speed limit was 55. I mean, it'd take you a long time to get across there. So I think I left about 10 o'clock going down Interstate 80. And Interstate there wasn't like it is here. I mean, here's always cars on it. But and it was like really super cold. I mean, like 20 below zero. And but it was clear. And there's this stuff called horror snow. And horror snow is when the air is so cold, whatever moisture is in the air crystallizes and falls out of the air. And this snow is like real crystally like. I mean, it's not the big white, snowflakes. I mean, it's almost like you shave ice with a cheese grater or something, and little chunks. It's kind of like that. And it was a clear night, and there was a full moon. So it was snowing, but it was clear. And I'm cruising along. I get the radio going, and both directions. I mean, I could probably see, I don't know, 20 miles in each direction, maybe further. There was not a car either way, just me. No trucks, no nothing, just me out there. So I get close to the Pequot Mountains, which is a mountain range that goes off to the right toward Ely, Nevada, which is further down. And then the Wendover military base is across in Utah. And there's some interesting stories about that. But anyways, I'm just cruising down, holding on to the steering wheel, and I come up. There's a lady standing on the side of the road. I mean, I go, whoa! And she is dressed in this kind of dirty white dress. Like if you have like white that turns yellow over time. And she was standing on the side of the road, and she had a high collar on the dress, and the sleeves went down. You could see her hands, but they were like kind of like a balloon black looking. And small waist. Hair was piled up on top of her head. And she had this real dumbfounded look on her face. I mean, just. And I go, whoa, you die out there. I mean, there's no place to, if someone's on the road, you're going to die. So I pull off the road, and I'm generally not scared of very much. So I get out of the truck, and I jog back to where I had seen her on the road, approximate, distance. And I get back there, and it's like There's no wind. There's just this horror snow coming down. Not very heavy, just lightly. And I get this really, really bad feeling. I mean, just bad. And I look around and there's no one there. I mean, it's just desert. I mean, there's nothing higher than, maybe halfway up your knee. I mean, and I can see up and down, there's nobody there. But I have this really, really creepy feeling. So I said, time to go. And I take off and go back to my truck, and I fire it up, and I take off to Utah. Well, I thought, this was, it was after midnight. It was close to 1 in the morning. And I thought, it's just my mind playing tricks on me. And the next summer, I'm in my store, and I'm selling a washing machine. And there's a state trooper and this other customer in there. And they're over to my left talking about this, seeing this thing. So I call one of my other employees and I said, I hate to go, but this person's going to finish, helping you with the washer. And I go over there and I started questioning him. And the trooper had seen this thing 9 times. And this other customer had seen it twice. And they told me it was called the apparition of the Pequots, which was that mountain range. Pequots were also, I think, an Indian tribe, out there, but they didn't live there currently. And they explained it exactly like I saw it. And I don't know what I saw, but I know it was evil. I'll never forget it. Have a blessed day.